have heard that Volkswagen Auto Group, which includes Volkswagen, Audi, and Porsche, was caught cheating federal laws by tampering with the software that controls vehicle emissions. They did it so they could claim their diesel-powered vehicles attained higher mileage and were cleaner than competitors' diesel models. However, the mileage boost was only possible because the cars also polluted more than the law allowed.
The Justice Department sued Volkswagen successfully because Volkswagen had been cheating on their emissions on a lot of their cars, diesel cars, for a number of years.
Because of this cheat, the U.S. Justice Department sued Volkswagen for almost $15 billion. Minnesota will receive $47 million from this national settlement over the next 10 years. This money will be used for projects to improve air quality. Each of these vehicles emitted up to 40 times more nitrogen oxides, or NOx, than the law allows. NOx contributes to smog, and it can affect our health, especially for people with asthma and other lung conditions. How bad is that? Well, pollution from each one of these vehicles was about the same as from an old dirty garbage truck. With more than 9,000 of these models registered in Minnesota, VW put about 600 extra tons of NOx into our air. The settlement money is to be used to offset the excess pollution by cleaning up NOx in existing diesel equipment. Since older diesel equipment, pre-2006, creates by far the largest proportion of NOx emissions from vehicles, and new equipment is much, much cleaner, a great way to do this is by replacing those older engines or equipment.
The settlement is specifically set to reduce the nitrogen oxides that have been released by all the diesel vehicles, the Volkswagens, that were illegally polluting. So the projects are designed to replace old dirty diesels with newer vehicles that don't produce nearly as much nitrogen oxides or NOx.
What can be funded? The settlement lists 10 specific categories of projects the money must be used for. Mainly we'll be looking at large diesel trucks, school buses, transit buses, switcher locomotives, ferries and tugboats, and airport ground support equipment. In addition, the court said up to 15% of the funds can be used for electric vehicle charging stations. The MPCA has received many comments on the best way to use the settlement money within these requirements.
If you're a business owner, and it doesn't matter if you're small or large, eventually we're going to send out some requests for proposals, and people all over the state, business owners all over the state, can apply to get a grant to help replace some of those vehicles.
As we move forward to develop our plan and start funding projects, you can keep up with the latest by visiting the MPCA website and searching for Volkswagen. One more thing. This settlement does not include money for individual VW, Audi, or Porsche diesel vehicle owners. That is currently being dealt with separately. If you believe you own one of the affected vehicles, contact a VW dealer for more information.